Welcome back to Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago on CTV and Talk City 91.1 FM. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Tomorrow we can sleep late and we can relax, something to really look forward to. All right, so now we want to move into a different segment and we are going to talk about music. We have with us Mr. Ethan Auguste and Mr. Mark Wallace. Thrive International returns to Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Auguste is right next to me and he is the founder of Thrive International, and Mr. Wallace, you are in charge of the operations here in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, this is the fourth year that you're going to have something like this in Trinidad and Tobago. Tell us about it.
Okay, well, first of all, good morning and good morning, Trinidad. Thrive has been coming to Trinidad for the last 4 years. This is actually our 5th year since founded in Dubai, and it's a platform for people in fashion, art, music, film. It's basically a creative platform where we help develop the industry in whatever way we can and give opportunities. So for the Thrive in Line, which is a more relaxed version compared to the Thrive in TNT events that we hosted before, it's more of a after-work experience where you could come and mingle with fellow creatives while enjoying some amazing local talents and drink specials.
And drink special. and Thrive International returns to Trinidad with a series of events at Chancellor Hotel St. Anne's from Friday the 8th to the 15th of June, which is today.
That's correct. Tonight, we kick off a series of activities at Chancellor. Next week, we're going to be hosting a forum where we could try and get an idea of the industry in Trinidad right now with regards to what's needed to improve or enhance what's going on in the fashion, art, film, music scene. The goal is to take this information, create a plan that we could use with partners, local and international, to help develop what is needed.
Yeah. And Mr. Wallace, let me get you in on this discussion because you are in charge of the Trinidad operations. And last year, one local artist was able to get a Sony music deal.
Right, yes, definitely.
How does that make you feel being in charge of operations here?
Well, to be honest, that specific deal with Christian Calpe is Ethan was the one that kind of spearheaded it and got it moving. I kind of basically came on board as of this year. But to be honest, it's a great experience to be part of that journey for him, because we worked with Christian on that level, and we wanted to basically get him noticed and seen. Ethan is the one who has the contact with the Sony and everything, that he kind of just spearheaded it, pushed it forward, and got it moving from the get-go. And from then on, it's been an amazing journey for Christian, as everyone can see. Obviously, he's a lot going on for him.
Yeah. So Mr. Auguste, you started it, and it's a good platform for you. So you have a local artist already there.
Definitely.
So you look at that as the base and say, okay, if this is the base, we need to get people moving up from there.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, the goal is literally to build an ecosystem that we work with partners to develop, and making sure that people are ready in terms of direction, branding, making sure that if it's music, for example, we have the right sound coming from the person. It's a lot of people, they don't have the direction as yet. So just basically working on that first before we have the product that we could then give to the platforms like Sony, and hopefully get more artists out there that could, represent Trinidad on a global stage.
And Trinidad has a lot of talent.
Trinidad has immense talent. I myself have been in the music industry for about 15 years too as well. So apart from the people that I know, Trinidad is not just about soca. Trinidad has hip-hop, Trinidad has reggae, Trinidad has rock, Trinidad has dance, all these artists as well too that are just amazing on a different level. And these events that we're throwing on forums is to obviously bring everybody together and let everybody meet discuss and just collaborate and do something together. And that in itself too as well is a good way for us to kind of help and showcase that talent as well, not just in Trinidad but on a global market as well too.
But how do you go about selecting people? Or is it that people would come to you and say, I want to try this, help me out?
Yeah, normally they've sent emails or through my direct Facebook messages or friends of friends. I would try to go to music events so I could hear what's happening.
It's current.
But basically, they come to events like this, like tonight, and come up to one of us, let us know what their direction is, what they're trying to get into, if it's a fashion designer or a filmmaker or actor. Basically, we try and see how we could assist, if it's locally or internationally, to help at least motivate them, give them a reason to continue doing their craft. Because one of the main reasons and it's sad sometimes, a lot of people think that there's no point in pursuing music if it's rock, for example.
In Trinidad.
In Trinidad.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if we offer, or at least assist them with other platforms outside, or to try and help the scene here to showcase more alternative music, it will hopefully encourage them to practice more and realize that they could do it.
Yeah. And we talk about music, but when we talk about the arts, we talk about fashion and film and dance
Theatre
and everything.
and dance.
So it's not just music.
It's not just music. Music is obviously, I guess, where we thrived last year. But we also have things in motion with regards to film, working on getting some investors in.
I'm a decent actor, you know.
Yeah.
If you're looking for an actor.
Funny enough, we're actually working with a guy who's doing a cricket movie, the first featured cricket movie.
A local.
No, it's an international movie. But
listen, I want to audition, so I'm going to send you an email. What's your email address?
It's ethan@ethanent.com.
So I can send you an email and you can link me up.
Yeah,
That is how we're going to get our people out there, right?
Yeah, that's a goal.
So you see, Trinidad, we have talent, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not pointing any fingers, but,
No.
but it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, we also have a project that we're working on in Dubai. It's a part of a global village, and it's going to help the arts and fashion community. So basically, Global Village is a 6-month market in Dubai with 5 to 6 million visitors. So we're now able to sell our fashion, our jewelry, our crafts on a larger platform. So we're going to be discussing that also next week in the various forums.
Yeah, and this evening's event, I just want to go back to that for a little bit. It is called Thrive in Line, and it is an after-work networking event targeting the creative industries such as fashion, art, film, music, dance. So
That's
people
right.
come. How are people invited, or do they purchase a ticket? What is it?
Well, it's 40 at the door. They come in. We'll have a set of networking activities to encourage networking and mingling, and then live music. Music.
Yeah, we have a couple artists, a couple local artists. One we have Steph Kalu. I think she just recently launched a song. We have another guy named Philip Carter, who's a very up and coming musician as well too. Plus, in between as well, we're thinking of maybe kind of having a open kind of mic or a jam session in case anybody who wants to maybe come and perform. If you have a song or a track that you want to play, it's kind of open to that too as well. We're hoping to have some live art as well on display. We may have a few booths as well too with certain people that we've partnered with to kind of showcase what they're offering. And well, obviously drink specials is something that's very enticing to people. So I mean, it's going to be a great just after work line. You know, you come from 6 o'clock, you bring your crew. If you yourself too are a musician or a creative, it's a perfect opportunity for you to come and showcase your talent and meet people as well too in your field.
But what if you think you have talent and you probably really don't have talent?
Well, obviously,
In any of these categories?
I mean, that's even better
Yeah.
because hopefully you'll be able to be inspired,
Exactly.
motivated, and network with the right people that could probably turn that hobby or bathroom thought into something more.
And is this evening's event is just one, and there are a series of events after that as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, next week Friday, we're hoping to have this same event that will happen that will happen tonight. We're hoping to have it maybe every Friday, but we're trying just to see how it goes right now. So next week Friday, we're going to be having another one of these as well.
But this is from the 8th to the 15th.
Mhm.
So are there events in between?
So Monday to Friday next week, Monday to Thursday, sorry, we have the forum.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically on Monday we're targeting the media industries. Tuesday we have the fashion industries. Wednesday arts, and on Thursday the entertainment industries. So basically in your field you come, you discuss what's going on, and then we'll have a mix at the end to kind of blend everyone together.
And in case people are wondering, you are based now in.
I'm based now in Geneva.
You
But,
have a lot of connections there.
Because we're expanding now in the Europe market, but our offices are still in Dubai, and we still have operations in LA.
Mr. Wallace, how did you come in contact with Mr. Auguste?
Well, it's a long story.
Give us a short version.
Yes. Then for quite some time, I went to school with him since we were probably like 18, and he and I kind of started talking and chatting while I was playing music in the rock scene here. I was playing music, and he kind of started throwing shows. So I kind of jumped on board and started to help him because I'm, versed in the rock scene. I know a lot of people and a lot of bands and everything. And then it kind of just spiraled from there. He kind of continued to do more and more events, and I'm also a graphic designer, so I also kind of help him as well too in those regards to whatever flyers or whatever tickets or whatnot that he needed. And as of recently, actually 2016, I went to Dubai because he needed somebody in Dubai to kind of manage the ground and everything. So I spent 6 months there with him, and from then until now, it's just been like constant. I see his vision and I believe in his vision, so I'm just trying to, as well. It takes two hands to clap, and it is a possibility. And every day Ethan comes up with some new idea, every day. And it's a little bit difficult to kind of deal with him, but his ideas are great. I'm just kind of bringing him down to the ground. Let's start from the ground up, definitely. But he has all the love and respect for everybody in Trinidad, and he wants to see the industry grow. That's all he wants to do. He wants to help. He wants to see the arts, everything grow. And what he did with Calpi is what he wants to do, or wants to at least help with everybody else too as well. And all we need is just people to support and come out and let's work together to get it done.
And at any point in time, did you think about, or did you communicate with the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and the Arts here?
Yeah, sure. We're always in contact with the various ministries.
Don't seem like you want to tell us too much about that.
No. We hope that in the near future we'll be able to find various synergies that will benefit both parties.
Yeah. Because from what I was reading here, Calpi is doing well.
Yes, he's doing very well. His recent song, Colorful, is starting to get a lot of buzz internationally. We're actually working on a tour for various artists and for Calpi in various parts of the world, like Australia, Singapore, and Asia. So that should be coming on stream in a few months.
And how is Mr. Wallace helping you with that?
Well,
is he helping you with that? He said you were a lot to work with.
Yeah, well, he will be handling a lot of the artists and stuff on tour and logistics and stuff like that.
So
It's
he's
needed.
really in charge of the operations in Trinidad.
Yeah, for sure.
But how is that? How you started this year? What has that been like for you working in Trinidad, looking at the talent? I'm not going to say young because I don't know the ages of the
spectrum,
people. Yeah.
obviously. Yeah, no. It's interesting because I myself am an artist too as well, just to extent. So I always meet a lot of people that that I don't generally would think is a musician or is a painter or whatnot, you know. So it's always good to see the raw talent we have here in Trinidad, you know, and it's also inspiring as well to want to be a part of their story, want to be a part of to say that, oh, we were the ones that kind of helped them push them along to get to the level that they always wanted to be, you know.
If somebody wants to get in contact with you to, you know, for you to come and probably vet them and see what they can do and help them,
Sure.
how do they get in contact with you? Is there a Facebook page, Instagram page, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're on all social platforms at Keep Thriving. They could also visit our website, Thrive in TNT, or give us an email at ethan@ethann.com.
Or
And
we
your
each have our
telephone
own Instagram pages as well too. My Instagram page is Mark A.W. Wallace, and my telephone number is 868-780-1394.
And what's the Instagram page?
So Mark M-A-R-K-A-W and my last name Wallace.
All right, gentlemen, I would like to thank you both for coming in
Thank you for
and
having
talking with us about Thrive International. It's returning to Trinidad and Tobago, looking to get our artists, you know, that push that they need to
Exactly.
go to the top. Thank you
Definitely.
very much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks for
This
having
is
us.
Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago. We have to take a break for the news and we'll come back after 7. Stay with us.